So, having explained the definition of the word economics and the introduction, we're going to move to the basic concepts that are used in economics. And we have concepts like want, scarcity, choice, opportunity cost, and scale of preference. So let's start one after the other to explain the basic concept. The concept of want. When you talk of want, this is economic goods that individuals wish or desire to have. That is, it is the need of goods and services which are basic necessity of life. Please, I've said it earlier that want are different from needs. When you talk of want are the desires. When you talk of needs are the necessity of life. So when you talk of needs like food, clothing, shelter, those are the basic needs of life. And we talk of want for different individuals are different. They are diverse. Some might desire to want a kind of car, aeroplane, houses, and the rest. So the two concepts of want and needs are mostly used interchangeably in economics, but they mean different things. Please don't let us forget that. However, the resources to satisfy this want are limited in supply. That is, the resources to meet to the want of the individual, they are very few, they are very limited compared to the diverse or numerous want of individual. Another concept to note is the concept of scarcity. What is scarcity? Scarcity refers to the situation that arises because of limited productive resources. So when we talk of scarcity, some people will think when you say something is scarce, it means you don't have it. No. When you hear scarcity, it means you have limited resources compared to the limited want of individuals, which can also be compared to the unlimited want of firms and that of government. These three agents, that is economic agents of individuals, firms, and government, their needs differs. When you talk of individual want might be in terms of food, clothing, and the rest, but that of firm might be in terms of resources to meet to the production of goods and services to provide that to the general public. Then that of government, their whole wants are different from that of firm. It might be to see that which sector of the economy should grow, what do we need to do to meet to the needs of the people in the economy. The scarcity means that you have limited productive resources, not in relation to the unlimited want of different economic agents like individuals, firms, and government. Therefore, the available resources must be efficiently used in order to meet up to the needs of these economic agents. So scarcity is the fundamental problem of every society. Another concept to note is the concept of choice. What is choice? People have to make choices because of scarcity, because of our unlimited want. So there is a need for people to make choice, having drawn their scale of preference in order to select which one is the present need or the most important need. So some want can go unsatisfied, while some have to be met. So choices is an art of selecting one or two items from two or more goods, since the resources are scarce to meet the unlimited choice. So choices must be made out of the list of items in the scale of preference. So having drawn your scale of preference, you are going to pick the most pressing need, the important one from the items which are listed in the scale of preference in order to meet up to that. And that's why we say choice is the act of selecting one or two items from two or more goods, since the resources to meet those needs are unlimited. So, but there are sometimes that individuals are constrained, they have restrictions that might make them not be able to make some choices. And some of these constraints might be their income level, the available resources to them. So choice means selecting one or two items from two or more goods. Another concept that is very important to note is the concept of scale of preference. What is scale of preference? This is the arrangement of wants in order of importance or priority. At time you arrange your wants in order of importance or priority, the way they are very important to you. You can see that we have some items here drawn like exercise book, biro, textbook, sandals, trouser, and shirt. The items are arranged in order of importance or priority, which means exercise book is very important, followed by biro, textbook, sandal, trousers, and shirt. So it depends on the income of individual. Take for instance, a typical student scale of preference is given below, and the student has 50 naira, and the prices are given for each of these items. Exercise book, which costs 4 naira, biro of 6 naira, textbook of this. So an individual have to make important choice by selecting which one has the most pressing need. Don't forget, the items are arranged in order of importance. So to meet up with this 50 naira, exercise book have to be purchased, biro, textbook, and sandal. If you sum it together, 6 plus 4, that's 10, plus 10, that's 20, plus another 20, that's 40. So which means the only items the students can purchase is exercise book, biro, textbook, and sandal. It's not possible to purchase trousers because it is worth 20 naira. So that is scale of preference, arranging your want in order of importance. So at the top of the scale of preference, the most urgent want is supposed to be met before you move to another one. Then another concept, which is the last concept of economic concept, which is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost describes the sacrifice made in making a choice. The sacrifice you have to make in making a choice. It is the want that is left unsatisfied in order to satisfy the most urgent need. That is, you have to forgo some things in order to meet the most pressing need, so as to meet up for that. Take for instance, from the above example, the student scale of preference, that is the cost, the student scale of preference above the initial example, when we have exercise book, biro, textbook, and sandal. So the most important thing the student is able to purchase is the exercise book, biro, textbook. Sandals and sandal and the shirt are left on board, which means he has sacrificed some in order to pick the most pressing need. Because we said scale of preference is the arrangement of wants in order of importance. So some things have to be forgone in order to meet the most pressing need. So to economists, the cost of satisfying one want is not the amount of money spent to have his want, but it is rather the one that is unsatisfied. Therefore, foregone alternative is known as opportunity cost. Opportunity cost can also be referred to as the real cost. Thank you.
This is Valdymas College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies. We do excellent A-level programs for guaranteed admission into 200 level. We are in the success business and we transform minds.